Hey guys, we're gonna work on trying to manipulate the ball a little differently to make us feel like we're faster on the court. And what I mean by that is, if the ball gets behind us, how do we handle that? Now, it's not ideal, but it happens. And the more you can be able to hit balls that are not in your strike zone, the faster you will be without actually increasing your foot speed. So if the ball is behind me and I want to hit the ball that way, I can't hit spin because spin is in front of me, right? In front. So the way to do that is I'm going to take my rack ahead with a continental grip, and I need to get the strings to face that way. All right, strings are now facing that way. The palm of my hand is literally facing forward. So now I'm able to come across the ball with a little slice, and I can get the ball in by just getting behind it and pushing through. So this is a little bit of wrist strength, but once you get the hang of it, you're able to cover more court and makes you faster. This is the same on the backhand, but instead of my palm forward, my back of my hand is gonna go forward here, and the ball's behind me, but I can still get it in by cutting at it with a little slice, and this isn't pretty, but it makes the ball go in. So the idea is, I think trying to be an athlete is really, really important in tennis. So using your body as efficiently and effectively as possible, and not just hitting the classic strokes that are balls here. You know, when you play good players, you're gonna have balls down here, you're gonna have balls up here, you're gonna have balls behind you. How do you handle that? And that's one thing you're gonna do. So that's where you're going to start having to manipulate the ball a little bit. So this is just an example. So again, my palm is forward towards the net, and I'm just hitting, my strings are coming through. Same thing on the backhand, coming through, okay? I wanna add one more thing to this, and that's where you do this on the run. Usually, you're not going to just stand here and the ball's gonna get behind you. Usually you're running and the ball gets behind you, right? So you gotta use your feet correctly too. So what I mean by that is you're gonna use you're gonna step across to the ball so that you can use your inside leg to pivot back and get to the court faster, okay? So what I mean by that, we'll just pretend the ball is hit here and I'm on the run. And how I do that then is I'm going to step across the ball here, and then my inside leg, I can pivot back to the middle and get there a lot faster. So on the forehand, I'm gonna go here, it's behind me, I come across, and now I can use this leg to pivot back, and now I'm in the court a lot faster. You're gonna see this on the backhand side a lot more, because usually players can still hit spin behind them here. It's not easy, it's called we call it like a Buggy Whip or something like that. There's a lot of different names for it. Nadal kind of does that pretty well. This is still something you can do, but I'm just saying that's a more common shot but on the backhand side, it's very hard to hit backhand topspin when the ball is behind you like this. So you'll see players hitting slice, notice the top of my hand, but now I'm going to show you the feet. So when I get pulled out wide here, I'm going to step with my front foot, step across, but then my inside leg allows me to get back to the middle. So it looks like this, I'm pulled out, I go here. Now, instead of just using this leg, I'm gonna use this leg to pivot back to the middle. So it makes you a lot faster on the court. You'll do that, this happens a lot at the higher levels because players attack the backhand. So when you're on the run on the backhand, you'll get used to doing this, where you're gonna get behind the ball, you come across, and now you're back in the middle. So you might want to practice the footwork with this, but I'm telling you, you'll get a lot faster with just using your feet more efficiently like that than versus running to the ball and maybe doing a lob, which automatically puts you on the much more defensive shot because of the ball being above the net, giving your opponent a much bigger window to hit into. So give it a shot. I know this is going to be a little difficult, but I thought I would try showing you this because it's fun to learn new things, you know, and to get into using different shots and making yourself faster, because as you get older, you're not going to get faster usually, so you got to learn to use the court to the best of your ability. So good luck, hopefully that helps you.